Good morning, class!
Our lesson for today is about the principles of designs and colors. Principles and elements of design will greatly help you to determine the outfits good for you. First things first, you have to identify the type of your body. The personality of the wearer shows the kind of image he projects. Personalities differ depending on the kind of clothing people wear. Introvert persons prefer clothes of simple yet classical cut with pastel or light colors. Extrovert persons are creative, artistic, expressive, and energetic. They prefer clothing that is comfortable, attractive, and fashionable. They can wear all kinds of clothing of various styles, colors, and designs with confidence. In this lesson, you will be able to assess the appropriateness of design based on the client's features and read specification and apply the principles of design and color harmonies. Principles of design. Balance is the distribution of the visual weight of objects, colors, texture, and space. There are three types of balance, and these are symmetrical or the formal balance, having equal weight on equal sides. This is an easy way of balancing but leads monotony to the design. Ang symmetrical or formal balance daw ang pinakamadaling paraan ng paglalagay ng design sa damit. Katulad ng damit na ito, kung ano yung design na nasa bandang kanan ng damit, yun din ang design ng nasa kaliwa. Kung ano yung design na nasa taas, yun din ang design ng nasa baba. Ang tawag dito ay symmetrical or formal balance. Asymmetrical or informal balance. The structure, decoration, and accessories are different both sides from the center of the design. Radial. The design are at equal distance from a central point. Rhythm. These are smooth movement lines repeated again and again. It is created by repeated use of the design. If there is rhythm in a design, the eye would move easily from one part to the other. Emphasis is a strategy that aims to draw the viewer's attention to a specific design element. This is the focal point of the design. Or, this is the viewer's center of interest in the design. Every pleasing design has one part that is more interesting than any other. The center of interest. Harmony is the visually satisfying effect of combining similar or related elements. It is the blending of all components of design. When the structural lines, decorative lines, colors, and accessories all relate to each other comfortably, harmony results. Proportion refers to the relative size and scale of the various elements in a design. The pleasing relationship of all parts of the object with one another. The issue is the relationship between objects or parts of a whole. Elements of design. Number 1, line. Number 2, color. Number 1, line. Creates a visual dimension of length and width. When lines meet, space is enclosed and a shape is defined. Lines direct the eye to a certain part of a vision, or it can draw the eyes away from an undesirable part of the body. Two kinds of lines in garments. Letter A, the directional lines. Letter B, structural lines. The directional lines, such as vertical, horizontal, diagonal, checkered, broken, and curved. These affect the height and size of an individual. Lines are serving as clothing designs, like the art of printing flowers, dots, and others on fabric. Structural lines are found on necklines, armholes, hemlines, darts, side seams, sleeves, collars, tucks, and pleats of garments. Number 2 on the elements of design is color. Is a radiant energy loosely termed light that produces sensation in our eyes. Color theory. The first thing you usually notice about clothes or anything is their color. Before you start studying which colors look best together, you should learn the meaning of color terms and the rules that apply to colors. This is the color wheel. It has 12 colors. These are red, red-orange, orange, yellow-orange, yellow, yellow-green, green, blue-green, blue, blue-violet, violet, and red-violet. These are the primary colors. There are three. The first one is red. The second one is blue. And the third is yellow. Secondary colors are produced when mixing two equal amounts of primary colors. The secondary colors, orange, green, and violet or purple. Intermediate colors are produced by mixing two equal amounts of primary and secondary colors. Here are the intermediate colors. We have red-orange, yellow-orange, yellow-green, blue-green, blue-violet, and red-violet. Pure colors are the primary, secondary, and intermediate colors because they have no white, black, and gray in them. Pure colors are also called normal, true, and basic colors. These are the pure colors. Tints. When pure colors are mixed with white, they are made lighter. These are the tints. The addition of white made the colors lighter. Shades. When pure colors are mixed with black, they are made darker. These are the shades. The addition of black in the pure colors made them darker. Grade colors. Most colors we used in clothes are grade colors. Rather than bright, pure colors, you see on the color wheel. These are samples of grade-colored dresses. Get your activity sheet or answer sheet and look for expected output number 1. That is learning task 1 that can be found in your learning module on page 22. Here is the directions. The following are the lists of principles and elements of design. Classify whether it is a principle or an element. Draw a diamond shape if it is a principle and a heart shape if it is an element. So again, kapag principle ang nakalagay, you are going to draw a diamond. Hindi mo isusulat yung principle of design. Kapag element of design naman, magdo-drawing ka ng heart shape. Hindi mo isusulat ang element of design. Ang mga sagot dito ay drawing lamang. Again, it's either diamond or heart shape. Color schemes. One color harmony or monochromatic color. The easiest color scheme to follow is one that uses the same color in different values and intensity. This is an example of one color harmony or monochromatic color. This is red in different values and intensity. Another example of one color harmony or monochromatic color is this blue in different values and intensity. Adjacent color harmony or analogous color harmony. They are near each other on the color wheel. Neighbor color harmony. An example of adjacent color harmony or analogous color harmony is violet, blue-violet, and blue. Here's another example of adjacent color harmony or analogous color harmony. We have orange, yellow-orange, and yellow. Complementary color harmony. These are colors that are opposite in the color wheel. Here is an example of complementary color harmony. Blue-violet and yellow-orange. They are opposite each other in the color wheel. Another example of complementary color harmony is violet and yellow. Again, they are opposite each other in the color wheel. Split complementary colors. Color scheme using one base color and two secondary colors. Instead of using a complementary color, two colors placed symmetrically around it on the color wheel are used. To better understand the split complementary color harmony, I have here an example. We have violet, yellow-orange, and yellow-green. Another example of split complementary color harmony is this blue, red-orange, and yellow-orange. Double complementary colors. Two colors are next to each other on the color wheel and are paired with two adjacent colors on the opposite side. Let us look at my example of double complementary colors. We have violet and yellow, orange, and blue. Here is another example of double complementary colors. We have red-violet and yellow-green, red-orange, and blue-green. Triad. A triadic color scheme uses colors that are evenly spaced around the color wheel. Triadic color harmonies tend to be quite vibrant. Let us have this example of triad. We have violet, orange, and green. Another example of triad. Blue, violet, red, orange, and yellow, green. Female body shape.
Apple body shape traits. Hips and shoulders have the same width. Waistline has the same width or is wider. You gain weight mainly around the waist, at least in proportion to the other parts of your body. You probably have slender lower legs and arms. Your high hip is wider than your lower hip. Your bust and or midriff are larger than your hips. You might be short-waisted. Your thighs or hips are probably the narrowest part of your body. Pair body shape traits, triangular. Your hips are wider than your shoulders. You have round, sloping shoulders. You have a well-defined waistline and might even have killer abs. Your buttocks and thighs are full and round. Pair body shapes gain weight on their thighs. Male body shape. Your hips and shoulders have about the same width. You have round and sloping shoulders. You have a well-defined waistline. Your lower hips are wider than your high hips. Your thighs are full but narrower than the lower hips. Argless body shapes gain weight through the hips and above the waist. Rectangle body shape traits. Your hips, waistline, and shoulders have about the same width. Rectangles gain weight evenly, but may gain some more through the upper back or neck. You have rather straight shoulders. Your buttocks are flat. You have an athletic build and a small bust line. Inverted body shape traits. You have prominent and broad straight shoulders, wider than your waistline or hips. You have an athletic build. You might have a larger chest and fuller back than rectangles.
All right, again, get your activity sheet or answer sheet. Look for expected output number 2, learning task number 2 that can be found in your learning module on page 23. According to the directions, each body have different shapes. Look carefully, compare, then try to guess their body shapes. Again, on the line after each number, you're going to write the shape of the body type. If you cannot identify the body shapes in this picture, the next slide will help you. So again, kung hindi nyo maintindihan yung nasa picture na to at yung nasa activity sheet, tingnan yung next slide. For your performance task, this is expected output number 3. Learning task number 3 that can be found in your learning module on page 23. This performance task is equivalent to 20 points. Here is the directions. Draw an outfit designed for yourself. Identify the body shape that you have. Sketch a design of dress or clothes that will fit on your body shape. Apply the principles of design and color harmonies. Okay, class, ang gagawin nyo muna ay tumingin sa salamin. Tingnan kung ano ang body shape ninyo. And then, isipin nyo kung ano ang babagay na damit or outfit para sa body shape ninyo. Huwag kakalimutang i-apply ang principles of design and color harmonies na babagay sa inyo. I hope you understood our directions. Drawing ang outfit na babagay sa inyo sa drawing space na ito. Here is our last task for week 3. Expected output number 4. Reflection. This can be found in your learning module on page 24. And the directions. On your paper, write your personal insights about the lesson by completing the sentence below. I understand that. I realized that. That's all for now.
Bye! See you soon!